What's up, guys? Flexcess here, self-proclaimed world's strongest gamer, bringing you some gains in today's video. As you'll see, this is 6.1 of Feral Druid, some twos matches running some Fire Feral. The Feral that I'm using for today's matches is roughly 620 item level, so it's pretty undergeared in this terms, and the Fire Mage I'm running with is actually pretty much fully geared. I believe he's 660 in this case. His first matchup, see some Resto Shaman Warrior in this case, and of course we're going to open up on the Warrior pretty hard. You have to watch out for the Storm Bolt. Other than that, I believe I actually tried to bash, but I couldn't get it off. He's a little too far away, so I think we get a poly instead. So as you see, we see the Fire Breath coming out from the Fire Mage, getting a poly off that. Oh, actually grounded the poly, but he ended up getting it anyways, get full bleeds. Storm Bolt around the corner. I'm not in any real danger, so I'm kind of just letting this ride. We're actually doing quite a bit of damage on this Warrior. Getting a bash into a clone. I got kind of lucky in that he trinked that into a poly. So right now we're doing extremely well. Pop Survival Instinct just in case, because I kind of expected this Blade Sword to come at this point or something come from this. And kind of just LOS and run away. It's kind of interesting enough that whenever he actually ran away from his healer, he blade stormed out of the ring, and it kind of helped us. I don't know if this was a miscommunication or what it was, but it was definitely a mistake on that case. Anyway, we ended up getting the kill from there. It's pretty easy. Walking into this match, we see that we're going against Shadow Priest, Resto Shaman, and obviously Shadow Priest is the direct target here, and I'm gonna try to CC the Shaman as well as possible. Opening up, I want to kind of try to dodge the fear as much as possible, so I see that he's running towards the Mage at this point, so I'm kind of gonna go back and then dodge that fear. Unfortunately, I missed a kick at this point, so right now we're just trying to get some CC on the healer. We see that the Mage goes in for Dragon's Breath and goes for the ring, and as the grip is coming out by the Shadow Priest, he actually gripped him into the ring. Out of this CC, out of this we're going to try to get some more CC. I actually pop CDs to get some pressure out. We're trying to get the actual trinket from the priest. He does a trinket, trying to get the shadow disperse. He does trinket to disperse. Also get a stun on the shaman, as well as double stun him again. We get the 1/4 poly. He does trink this, end up actually getting him into the last stun, into the fear. I'm trying to clean off this fear, and he actually dies while in cast. In this we have this Priest Warrior. This comp seems to be pretty tough, pretty hard for us to beat. And really the idea is we're going to go DPS. And again, because of our mass CC ability due to the Fire Mage, we're going to attempt to CC the Priest and go Warrior. So our opener wasn't too sly here, but we still got the Dragon's Breath into the entire duration. We got full bleeds here, but kind of made a mistake here, kind of shifted off form, and this guy got to blade storm me out of that and took me about half health, so kind of run around the pillar and attempt to heal up while my mage just does his thing and does massive damage as usual. As you see, our mage is falling too, and kind of have to peel a little bit for him. I'm just trying to heal us both. This brings us to the point. I love running Dream of Cenarius, especially when it's a single DPS with a healer. It just increases the ability to heal extensively. So I have full CDs up at this time and trying to really just peel. I popped a little sword and board, whatever that stuff is, which makes him basically parry everything. I'm trying to dodge that, and we actually end up getting a CC on the healing from that kill. This is an interesting matchup, so a little backstory. Up to this point, every hunter healer comp we went against, we actually ended up losing. So we thought it'd be a joke at this point and open basically hard as we possibly could on the hunter's pet. So we ended up dragging breath in the hunter, and I know we actually tried to get a poly, but I think he got kicked. But here we go, we get full cooldowns going, full bleeds on this pet, and it's kind of funny because he actually still doesn't even surpass 50% health. So this wasn't such a good idea. And with that, we decide to start trying to get a CC chain on the healer and switch to the warrior, or switch to the hunter, sorry. So I did bash him, And I believe this is when I get full bleeds and our mage gets a Dragon's Breath on both of them, which is kind of good, but obviously it breaks quite quickly due to the dots. But you know, I saw that the Ring of Frost didn't get the healer, so I tried to pre-cline it, and you know, it's kind of an idiot and still cloned him even though he walked into it. So we did get Dessert and Bubble, which is quite awesome, and I got a kick on the healer as you see the refresh on the Tiger's Fury, which kind of LOS a little bit, wait for this bubble to fall back down. And we see that he has Explosive Shot and Black Arrow up, so we're going to see some damage coming out, and I'm trying to get away from this, and hopefully I try to dispel myself here in a second if I'm any decent. Yep, there's the Dispel of the Wyvern, and reduce the damage, and it goes back up anyway, so I stun this guy. I'm trying to CC, and you see the Mage trying to appeal for me as well with the Dragon's Breath into the Poly. The Cleanse coming out into another Poly. You see it drop down, here's 26k health. I'm just trying to get away and survive. At this time you kind of see the power of Feral, you know, and I actually Shadow Meld Stealth, and that's very helpful, and it actually allows me to go up a significant amount in health with that rejuve, and you know, this is why another reason we want Ursol's Gift. Well, actually heals us for about 4% every second, or 4% every 5 seconds. This allows me to get our health back, and we can actually get back into battle before the trinkets come back up for these two. And we see that my cooldowns are actually about halfway up. So since the hunter's getting back on my mage, you know, I can let him eat some damage. He has these ice blocks, he has spell steals. We do know that he has the ability to survive some. So we see the ice block coming out from my mage. This means that I'm going to have to come out here very soon and attack. We're going to try to get the kill. Once coming back on this hunter, we have to watch out. We do know he has trap, so we're going to try to dodge his trap, kind of run around. We're kind of, you know, power juking here. Yep, there we go. We end up dodging it. We also get the heals up on our healer. But what's kind of crazy is this hunter actually knocks us into it. So some of these hunters are skilled, but we end up seeing that with the Dragon Breath Poly and the ability of the little burst area from the Paladin, and from myself, being the Feral, we can kind of get him down. And we just persist through that bubble, and we end up getting the kill on this team. I believe this one was around like 1800, and the majority of these fights were 17 to 1800 MMR. We also see the Mage dropping the Flag of Ownership, kind of proving our dominance and how ecstatic we are finally beating a Hunter Healer team running Feral Fire Mage. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'd appreciate it if you guys checked out my website. It's called Games and Gains. Pretty adamant about lifting and gaming, and kind of want to spread that to the community. So please check it out. Please check out Twitch here soon as well, and I'd appreciate it anyways. You know, guys, keep flexing on, and you know, give you guys something to show, you know, some positive support, and keep it up. This is Flexcess out.